Von der Leyen reels when the UK catches a fishing vessel with huge EU reserves. The fishing war is heating up again. Yesterday, the UK's Coast Guard arrested a fishing vessel with large EU fishing reserves. According to British authorities, this ship is Danish. It has reserves of up to hundreds of tons. This ship has been on the list of banned by the UK since 2021. Because of its large exploitation reserves, it can deplete resources and affect the UK's marine environment. On the afternoon of November 24, the UK Coast Guard arrested this ship while it was operating in UK waters. UK Home Secretary Suella Braverman said, "We arrested the ship when it was starting to operate in our waters. The ship entered our waters about 10 knots. We have seized more than 5 tons of seafood on board, mainly fish that live on the bottom of the ocean, because these large ships use trawls on the seabed. 16 Danish fishermen and the ship are being held by us for investigation." Ms. Suella Braverman added, "We have been in contact with the Danish side and the EU to ask them to strictly manage the fishing situation and jointly deal with the offending fishing boat that we are holding." In the past week, Ms. von der Leyen has twice asked Mr. Rishi Sunak to issue more fishing permits for these large vessels fishing in UK waters, but were rejected by the UK, because the fisheries agreements ended in December 2021. It is known that this captured ship is one of hundreds of ships with large fishing reserves of Denmark, which has not had a fishing ground to exploit since it was banned by the UK from fishing. Last week, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen asked von der Leyen to negotiate with the UK to request more permits for these ships, when many fishermen in this country are calling for help because there are no fish to catch. For this reason, the EU has called Mr. Rishi Sunak twice, but both times have not been able to agree to issue more permits. Ms. von der Leyen was extremely angry when negotiations for more permits failed, in addition to being arrested by the UK-1 fishing boat to demand a fine. Ms. von der Leyen said, "The UK is demanding this ship to pay a fine of £500,000.